Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network coming, again, live here with one of our hot sports handicappers, Danny Dimes. He is ready to bring you a college basketball play. So super excited to have him on today. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the site. What you can do is just go ahead and go over to ogcappers.com where you can see the last 24 hours, the leaderboards, who's the hot pickers out there. So make sure you go to OG Cappers. All you need to do is go ahead and select the All Cappers tab, and you can find the capper of your choice over here, like Danny. Let's bring him in. Danny, hey, how's
Hey,
it
how you
going?
doing? Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I love it that it looks like you're at, you had told me a replica of the Washington Monument.
Yes, I'm here off the Potomac River in Virginia, and I'm
Virginia.
looking across the river right now at the MGM in Maryland, and
Awesome.
to my west is the actual Washington Monument.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself, since this is kind of the first time on the network that folks are seeing you. What is kind of your specialty? Do you specialize in one sport? Do you do them all? Tell us a little bit.
I do most sports wherever there's a perceived edge, as I call
Yeah.
it,
Right.
or I get some good information from other professional handicappers that I've associated with over the last 20 years. That's how I get all my picks. And I've only had about 2 losing seasons since I started in, I would say, probably 2004, 2005.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. And that's why we have you on our team. So even though you're in Virginia, you're not covering the Miami versus Virginia game today. You're doing something else, right? So
Yes.
today you are going to cover Southern versus Jackson State. So what do we got on this one? It looks like here, let me bring up the line here real quick. So we got Southern Jackson State is the favorite, -1.5, over under 144.5. What do you got, Danny?
I'm going to go with the away dog on this play. I'm going to take them
All
straight
right.
up money line. If you're scared of taking the money line, you think those 1.5 points are what you need, then go ahead and I
Valuable.
would say buy the hook, get it to +2 if that's what you need. But I think they win this one outright. It's an added game, so most books should carry it, I would say. I know we have it on the OG Capper site, but this is the one I'm going to give away for free tonight. And then I also have a best bet in college basketball. That's also a big underdog that I think is going to cash in. And I have another underdog as well that I think is going to cash straight up as well. But again, if you're too scared to take the money line, yeah, you can take the points as well. But just remember, buy the hook always. Nothing
Yeah,
worse
I
than
mean,
losing
I'm
by
the
a half
same way,
point.
right? Yeah, we've
Yeah.
talked about that. You're like, why can't I just buy the hook on the site? Now, I know we're trying to get, to that sometime here in the future. But I'm the same way. Personally, if I'm ever going to do anything, I make sure I always get it to like something like the +2. But yeah, I mean, I find this one to be a pretty interesting game here so far. I mean, but if we look at it statistically, like Southern, they're scoring more points. They look like they have the better field goal percentage, the better free throw percentage. So yeah, I mean, I think this one might have a little bit of an edge. I kind of feel like with college basketball, sometimes the diamonds and the roughs might be the better plays. I know everyone's going to be on tonight on Kansas and Kansas State, but those are the lines that are being manipulated, right? Those are the lines that a ton of people are betting, where you're backing off a little bit with something like Southern right here, where you're getting basically no line movement. And I kind of feel like with you that, these are the way to get those plays.
Love to look at the lower volume betting games. I think you find a lot of value in that if you kind of dig deep. And being this is an extra added game, I think this game is going to be overlooked, especially with the big games that you mentioned and then we talked about prior to getting on this cast here. So
yeah, because that's all we're doing here. We're trying to find the edges versus Vegas every day. And so, again, we're going to have Danny on a lot more. You can go ahead and visit Danny on Twitter. That's not quite your handle, right? It's Danny Dimes.
it is with the underscores. Yeah, that
It
is me.
is.
Yeah.
It is. That is
Yes.
you. Okay. That is you on Twitter. So make sure you follow Danny_Dimes. He puts out a lot of free action, free plays, gives his record out on there. Again, everything on the site is fully documented and it has a guarantee, meaning that if you don't win, we give you credits back because we want to make sure that you have a good experience here at OG Cappers. Well, thanks, Annie. Come back again and let us know. Good luck tonight on the
Thank
play.
you. You too.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me.
Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.